Hi, and welcome back to the interview with Brett and Gurley of Queen Moves 24. We're still talking about their creative hustle. We're going to pick up where we left off last time and dive right into that social media question.
Social media is definitely a double-edged sword. Like, it's a gift it's recording everything that's happening now, so for future generations they can know how we moved without relying solely on literature but actually visuals. So that's great for dancers. And in the same breath, it's kind of like stifling. Like, it's kind of like information overload, and a lot of the things are the same. So if you feel like if you're not in this box of what this, like if we're not all doing this move, then you're whack. So that it creates like, oh, am I doing something wrong? When it's like, it's your movement. It can't be wrong because it's yours, but it creates that conversation in your head that you don't need, especially when you're trying to be creative and free. So that's the two things, like history, good, records, because dancers have gone decades and hundreds of years without that. So it's good to have, but in the same breath, it's like, damn. Or like even just like production, it's like they feel like you always have to be producing something, and people don't realize in dances take a long time to make. Like these minute videos take hours. You know, it's a good and a bad.
Yeah.
Thoughts
on that? Agree. OD. The good thing about social media is like it created a lot of different avenues to be successful for a dancer to find success. From what I hear from the OGs and from the legends is that back in the day, you know, when the dance was classic, like there was like an apprenticeship style to becoming a successful dancer, and it required a lot. It required knowing the right people and being respected amongst peers and all of these different steps that you had to make to get to this space where now you are successful. And social media is just like backdoor, passageway, secret lock. Like there's so many different cheat codes to become successful in social media. It could be because of your style. It could be because of the influencers that like you. It could be because you know how to work social media. You're really good on YouTube and you create a lot of content. And some of it's just because you're fire, some of it's not. Some of it's that you just hop on the latest trend and you're fast with it, and you're hopping on the latest single that Chris Brown dropped at 11:59 and you got a video at 12:02. So now you just gained 200,000 followers. So it's like the wild, wild west. There's many, many ways to become successful on social media, which is good. Can't knock the hustle. We're all out here to eat. Detriment to that, again, piggybacking off what Brett was saying, was what it does to the artistic spirit. And for those of us that are dancing, not just to get famous or not just to be popular, but because this is something that our soul needs to do to express itself, it can become kind of a depleting place, because now we have this vision of what success is supposed to look like as a dancer, or what art is supposed to look like, or what fire is supposed to look like through artistic expression. And like you said, you get a lot of people doing the same moves, you get a lot of styles, you get a lot of people dressing the same, and that is the complete opposite of where we're trying to go as creatives, all of us, just not us. So if you do not have your own artistic voice cultivated inside of you, and a strong artistic voice, it can become very, very, very easy to just get sucked into it, because we're all susceptible to influence. Nobody is above it. We're just flesh. We're just mere flesh. So we're all going to be susceptible to the influence that social media is constantly oppressing us with. So it's very important to just like step out and just like get in touch with nature and love on somebody and laugh and do something that you suck at, just so you can be humbled, and just all of those things feed the artistic spirit. And then you can come back to social media and, you know, fight another fight, but at least it's with a new refreshed spirit. So if you're aware of the influence of social media, it's a great place for a dancer to thrive and to compete. But if you're just out here without a clue, it can get tough. It can get tough.
just imagine, you know, we're gonna get into this. This is why we're warming this up.
I am still growing in this, so all I can speak is from my experience. And I just think at the end of the day, classics last, classics last. And if you just hone your skill and work on yourself in your artistry in your own time and just find a place, no matter what you put out, it's going to come off as original, because we, at the end of the day, are all unique. We're as unique as our fingerprints. Nobody has the exact same fingerprints. That means there's something intrinsically unique about you. And anything that you express is going to come out unique. Even if me and Brad are doing the exact choreography, we are going to look different. Even if we spend all day cleaning it, we're going to look different, because we are different people with different experiences and different movement vocabularies at the end of the day. As long as you work on your own skills, you're always going to have something artistic that people will appreciate. It might take time. It might be only 21 likes. I don't know how successful that'll get you, but at least your integrity will still be intact. And when it comes to creating art, that is pivotal. And I would just say, if you want to be a choreographer, work on your skills, stay in tune to social media, stay in tune to the trends that are going on, but stay true to yourself as well. Make friends, be open, don't be just like a lonely artist in your own corner. Just because you're an artist doesn't mean you have to struggle. I don't know why those two words have become synonymous, but be friendly, get to know people, make friends, involve yourself in other people's productions, support your fellow artists. Support fellow artists, support other dancers, and take classes with good teachers. Take classes with strong, skilled teachers that respect their students and respect the art. And just go for it, because this is the year of shoot your shot. This is the year of shoot your shot. They're just giving it away. So just go for it. Just go for it. That's my advice.
In the realms of dancers and choreographers, I would say, as much as you have to go outside to seek knowledge, you have to go inside as well. I'm very big into spending time alone to hear myself. So within dance, like yes, go to class, but also it doesn't end in class. Like, you will see me on the subway platform practicing whatever skill I'm trying to perfect. Or if I'm choreographing, it's like a constant thing that you don't only do in the presence of other people, but you do in the silence of your own home. So I feel like to just remember there's an inner and an outer. So yes, we're trying to make this show happen, but you have to make this show happen in your mind first. And to work on your creativity, I feel like also you have to expand outside of dance. So like, go check out architecture, go travel, go to your friend's painting exhibition, like go see other things, because these all can influence you in positive ways. So that's very important to me, to like see other things besides dance, because when you see a lot of dance, again, it will start to absorb into how you move yourself. So you gotta influence however you want your art to look. Go seek out aesthetics that fit that, because then it can give you new ideas that you never would have thought possible just because of that.
Wow, and that concludes part 2. I'm sure there's a lot that you need to digest and process, because they really did have some great advice that they have shared with us. Next week is the 3rd and final part of their series, but their story doesn't end here. This is just a short interview. Be sure to follow them on social media and be sure to check out their website. They also send out emails, so make sure you sign up to their email list so you can get some Queen Moves inspiration in your inbox.